The federal government says it has enrolled over 2 million out-of-school children, mostly Almajiris, in basic and Arabic literacy programs within a 6-month period. The Minister of Education, Prof Tahir Mamman, made this known during a quarterly citizens and stakeholders engagement in Abuja. He says the priorities of the ministry remains building a reliable and authentic database for the sector, promoting skills development and acquisition, has measures aimed at reducing the high number of out-of-school children nationwide.
What happened last week was for the non-academic staff of the universities who complained about the payment of the salary when they were on strike, just in the same way that house was paid some money. And this is the first time we had a bit of issue. Because one of the major policies we have on ground is to ensure stability in the educational institutions. And so far it has been successful. So that was actually one strike. And we engaged them. We have secured their understanding that the government is attending to their needs. So that's why that particular strike, the one strike, run its course. Well, as you know, it's one of the major programs of the present administration to address problems of out of school. And while the commission set up is still trying to settle down fully, the work has not stopped. The project on out of school is still ongoing. There are agencies of the ministry that are doing their own part to ensure that the problem is also addressed. So what we reported is the progress from the other agencies of the ministry on out of school. We don't want to start talking about numbers here. The most important is that we are focused on it. We recognize it's a very major national issue, and the president has given it the type of importance and highlight it deserves. And we are working on it. It could be more certain. Say those policies, we want to see their impact on ground, not just policies on paper. And so the policies are still there. They're all part of what we are implementing, including the out of school we just talked about, curriculum development, and all this. So these are fantastic policies which are there already. So we are not dropping any policy. We are simply giving teeth. We are walking the talk this time around. I was informed by the Vice Chancellor 2 days ago, and we still want to appeal to the security to do everything possible to bring back those students. But we have also brought in some intervention, which is to get church funds to use its emergency funds to fence that part of the university that has been the outlet for incursion by the bad guys of that institution.
As part of our education, you realize that it has been mentioned earlier that just 2 days last week, the Council of Skill has its inaugural meeting under the leadership of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And also as our own in the ministry, we have also developed a national skill framework that has been launched and is operational. And also we have moved forward to see that in terms of our constructions, which is also a major thematic area of our school, we have paid much emphasis of recent to the innovation, to the construction of our vocational schools. So far we have over 21 schools that have been completed, fully furnished, and that will be handed over to the state. The essence is to see that we can have the education we want. And the education we want right now is not an education that will just based on paper qualification, that somebody cannot add value to himself or to the general public. It's an education that will provide you with knowledge, character, and skill that you can be able to be employed, and also in the near future to be an employer of labor. And that's the only way we can do. Without doing that, the people will lose interest in pursuing education. If you know you go and get your degree, BSc, PhD, and you still be on the street without adding value, the impact and effect is not on you. It's also on those who see you as a role model. They will just say, this man has not added anything. Why should I waste my time going? So that's why even Mr. President emphasized this. And if you look at the 8-point agenda, there is a key thematic area, tapping from relevant skills, which is a major goal. And that's why the emphasis now is to see how we can improve skills of an individual. And this thing. And as mentioned earlier, we are changing the curriculum, and also with even our development partners. We have an idea project which has been directed to go and develop a new framework that will inculcate skills so that we can even go outside the government framework, engage public entrepreneurs to train our students in getting them and preparing them to have relevant skills that will sustain them to stand as good ambassadors of Nigeria, not only here but even globally.